Hello, 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 and welcome to Money Sprinkles, where we talk about personal credit and business credit. This week, we are concentrating on business credit, how to get it, how to get started on applying for some funding. And with that being said, this video today is going to be about going into the details of what entails of PG and no PG. I'm going to go ahead and explain it a little bit better because I realize that a lot of people talk about it, but nobody really goes in depth about it. If you haven't done so, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. What this does is this helps me be able to come out here and keep producing these videos for you and making these wonderful education videos so you can learn everything that I know about business and business credit. Also, if you haven't also done so, please make sure to share these videos with anyone that you may think that may benefit from it or is looking to open up a business, is not sure how to go about opening a business, and or how to get started with business credit. This week's series that I have actually started is all about business credit, business credit cards, and how you should get started to properly set up your business. So go ahead and share these so people can get ahead and also know what you know. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about today's subject. Today's subject is about PG or no PG. I know you keep hearing it. I know a lot of people are like PG, 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 but nobody really explains what PG is. And PG is personal guaranteeing a credit card or personal guaranteeing a debt that you are getting into in your business name. However, you're personally guaranteeing it with your personal credit. Okay. And what that means is no other than you're basically co-signing. A lot of people talk about co-signing as a parent, co-signing for an adult, co-signing period. But what you're doing is you are telling that bank or that credit union that if anything happens to the business, you are personally guaranteeing it with your funds and with your personal credit that you will stand by, and not let that debt go into what you call it, a charge off or whatever those things are called. Okay. So basically what that's saying is that you're going to take responsibility for the debt for the business if something was to happen to the business. Okay. That's all that's doing. When people talk about no PG means is that it's a lengthier process on how you could establish your business credit for your business. Not saying that you cannot do it. However, it takes a little bit longer to do. When you PG or personally guarantee a credit card, basically the bank is saying, well, we don't have to worry about anything because if this business does not succeed, we at least have the personal guarantor which has a great credit score, has a really good business, has a really good income. So therefore, we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Versus no PG, which is when you get into the net 30 accounts, net 14 accounts, net 60, and net 90 accounts. And I'll discuss those a little bit further down the road. But I want to go ahead and explain to you what these no PG and PG guarantee, what it actually means, okay? People call it personal guarantee. Some other people call it personal guarantor. It all depends. PG is PG. Basically, you're saying that you're co-signing for that debt if something was to happen to that debt, okay? So let's get into the net 30 because I actually did a video earlier on, well, not earlier, a video, it was earlier, but in your case, you're going to see it the day before if you watch these in order. Okay. My previous video was, okay, now that I have my business properly set up, how do I go about applying for these business credit cards? That video was strictly solely for personal guaranteeing. Okay. Again, when you personal guarantee, your business credit is going to soar and you're going to start building that business credit a lot faster than net 30 accounts. Okay. I've actually done both. And I have to say personally guaranteeing definitely gets you the higher limit credit cards and it gets you a little bit faster, gets you moving a little bit faster when it comes to your business. So what is a net 30 account? A net 30 account is basically an account that you're going to open with a business that provides basically going to invoice you and tell you, pretty much give you credit. Okay. What it is, it's, for instance, let's talk about Quill. Quill is supplies and anything that you may think of for a business that may need coffee, cleaning supplies, paper, whatever you need. Okay. Think of it as another Office Depot, another, what's the other one? Staples. It's one of those, okay? But what it is that they're actually providing an invoice. So you could go ahead and go shop, spend $100. They'll send you an invoice. You have to pay your account within that invoice date. Normally, I would say by the 25th day, you want to pay that bill. You don't want to wait till the 30th day. Reason being for it is because if you wait for the 30th day, then it's going to not give you that credit score that you're looking for with Experian or FedEx, or when I say FedEx, Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, so you definitely want to pay those accounts when they're net 30 within the 25th day. You want it to report as in like an invoice that's reporting saying that you have credit with that company, but you also don't want it to linger around too long on your credit report showing that it's open, because then 30 days is like kind of giving you that, they pay their bills sometimes on time, not always on time. Okay, so then you have that's exactly what net 30 is. And net 30 means is that they give you 30 days to pay the bill from the day that you're invoiced. Then you have 14 days. I've known quite a few gas companies that have net 14s. There are net 60s, there are net 90s, trade lines that you could actually get out there. That is important that you take a look at those if you're going to decide to go the no PG and the net 30 route. I call it net 30, but I'll just say the no PG route, because that decides when your payments are due. You don't want to get ahead and be late on a payment on one of those accounts, and then everything that you work for, you kind of just undid it by making a late payment. Remember, late payments are late payments on the business side, and they're late payments on the personal side. Okay. Now, the thing about the no PG is that a lot of people talk about these, and they are out there in tiers. I don't agree that they're out there in tiers. I agree that it's based on how you set up your business and how you have established yourself personally. But a lot of people do believe that there are tiers out there, from tier 1 all the way down to tier 8 or tier 9. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the details of the different tiers. I am going to post a copy of this. It's a document that I have that shows the different tiers. People actually pay $49 for this spreadsheet just to see what accounts do they need to open. Okay, so I'm giving this information to you for free. I acquired it. I don't even know how I acquired it, but again, these are all the accounts that you could go ahead and start working on your net 30 accounts if you don't want to do a PG route, and you rather do the non-PG route. You have in tier 1, you have accounts for Uline, Quill, Grainger, Gemplers. I'm actually reading it off this list that I have here on the side. Then for tier 1, you have prerequisites. You have to have filed with the Secretary of State. You have to have a Duns & Bradstreet number, and you have to be listed in the 411 and or Google. Okay, those are some of the requirements for tier 1. Then once you have established a couple of the tier 1 accounts, you have FedEx, you have Supplier. Again, it all depends what business you're in that you are able to set up these net 30 accounts, because you might not need it. Why would I need to have an account set up with, O'Reilly, which is an auto parts place, when I have a business in counseling? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Again, then you have your tier 2 accounts, and tier 2 accounts, they require you to have a FedEx. A lot of times they want you to have a FedEx. A FedEx is a score that's reported by Duns & Bradstreet. And a lot of times they want you to have a FedEx of at least an 80. They want you to have 5 Dun & Bradstreet trade lines. They want to see a high TL line of $250. And they want to see that your Experian and your Equifax business files are established. Okay, that is for you to get into the tier 2 accounts. You have your staples, you have your Lands and Business, Office Depot, Valero, Citibank gas cards, and so on and so forth. And then you have your tier 3. You have your same prerequisites as tier 1. You have to have at least 7 DMB trade lines with at least a $500 high trade line, and 3 trade lines on Experian, Equifax. Okay, so again, that's how it's just a matter of going all along as far as like when do you start making sure that your accounts are reporting. I definitely would get a nav.com account, because that definitely is one of they actually report and they actually help you establish and build your business credit. but you can also see your credit score on the business side as well. Okay. So I hope this helps. This gives you a little bit more detail about what are the non-PG versus a PG business credit card. I hope this helps. And if it does, or if you still have questions, you have more, whatever else you need from me, please make sure you place those in the comments and I will definitely get back to you. I respond to all my comments. I personally do this just so I can make sure what people want and what they are looking for. Okay. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.